Hello, my name is Martin Powell. I'm recording this Voices of Hope on June 2nd. Last Thursday, the United States suffered its 100,000th death to COVID-19. And today, more than 105,000 Americans have died from it. In the midst of this horror and fear, a week ago, Amy Cooper called NYPD to tell them that, quote, an African-American man is threatening me, end quote. A week ago, George Floyd was murdered by 4 Minneapolis policemen. Since then, there have been protests across the country and around the world. Some have turned ugly. Police have overreacted. Federal police have gassed peaceful protesters under the direction of the president for a photo op. Small businesses have been looted and set ablaze, and at least 6 people have died. I live the words of the psalmist who wrote laments. Where are you, God? Why do you turn your back to us? Why do you sleep? Wake up! In all this, though, I find God in the beautiful colors and songs of birds. I have feeders around my yard, both to attract them and also to give them a break. Birds' lives are hard. They are frequently short and always full of peril. Yet their song and their colors delight us, and I trust delight God. Bird songs are always described in utilitarian terms. They sing to attract a mate, to establish territory, to issue warnings. But I don't think it too fanciful to believe that birds sometimes sing for the glory of it all. Their song delights them and their mates in the same way that it delights us and delights God. So I feed them to thank them, and I feed them to thank God for them. God has given the world beauty. There's beauty in nature, though it can be brutal. There's beauty in the health workers and the doctors and the essential workers who bravely go out and work to serve us in the midst of this scary and risky and terrifying pandemic. And there's beauty in the courage and the grace and the rage of Mr. Floyd's family and those who protest the outrage of his killing and the outrage of the killing of many other African Americans at the hands of the police and the outrage of systemic pandemic racism. God has given us beauty. He has not abandoned us. He is with us. And we know that is true in part because of the beauty that we see.